Speaking of Boston, the Boston College loss was super humbling to me. I mean, it was I still watch every second of BC football. I can't remember the last time that I like willingly was still listening to it, but walked into the other room because that game was over and it was painful to watch in the fourth quarter. Um, Not sure what to think about heading to Louisville as plus 6.5 dogs on the road. I'd like to think we could beat this team, but damn, I could not get behind Dennis Grosel. I mean, it just sucks not having your team with their starting quarterback. And we have no one behind him, right? Jakovic was the guy. Halfley, year two, he's still building the team. We've got Emmett Moorhead, who's kind of like he wasn't really a highly ranked recruit. We do have this guy coming in for 2022, Peter Delaportas, I believe is how you pronounce it. And it's going to be like the highest rated recruit ever in Boston College history, a quarterback. But that's still 2 years away. Dracovic injury, still 1 year away. The team is coming together. The defense is there. The receivers are there. The running backs are there. Halfley's there. But this injury has really killed the second year momentum. And, you know, I would like to think and still be confident going to Louisville this week. But, it was an embarrassing loss under the lights. And right after I praised the special teams, they're the reason we lose, right? A fumbled snap leads to a touchdown from the punter. That never happens. Our field goal kicker misses a chip shot at home. I know he's a freshman, but, I just like cursed them by praising the special teams. And they're right after they were terrible. Still a great unit, still top 10 in the country, but they definitely made some critical mistakes that just made the game over. I mean, NC State took advantage and it was just over in the heartbeat. So props to them. I'm hoping for the best Saturday, but my hopes and passions certainly took a beating. I'm still going to get up for it. Little late afternoon game. BC, let's see if we can get win number 5. We're going to need it, especially for our season win total. So let's go. Dennis Grosel, come on. We got to play better. Running backs have been great, but when you're down so big against NC State, the game was out of hands. You couldn't run it. Halfley, again, still showing a little bit of, second year head coach, right? His first stint is that. I think NC State's coach certainly was well prepared. I mean, talk about that game was still tied at halftime, and the adjustments. I know there were some shitty ref calls, and then there was the fumbled snap and it was over. And then it was total mismanagement. I think the gameplay and the adjustments in the locker room were totally lopsided in favor of NC State, which was kind of startling. Like that was the first time I've ever seen that in the year and a half under Halfley. So again, flush away that loss. It's a new week. Let's see if Boston College still 4-2 on the year. 0-2 in the ACC, two of the toughest opponents to start, right? Clemson and NC State, you would think. But now you got to get an ACC win, and Vegas doesn't have us doing it this weekend. And I'm starting to wonder if we are, just even personally as a fan. So BC, Louisville, coming up Saturday afternoon.